2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake? And his first carry, he loses the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And some room to work. The big fella. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this carries into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he loses the football a second time. It's going the other way. He's at the 50. 30. 20. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they've got it 1st and goal at the 3. What a place to start. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Vick now after the fumble recovery. And it's caught. Touchdown. Michael Vick with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Harrison Butker on.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw is incomplete.
No good on the fake extra point.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible. On first down from looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
For a Patriots.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On second down, here's Fromm. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Fromm to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So here's Vic following the interception. Looking deep for Julio. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for the touchdown. Julio Jones doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Harrison Butker on for the...
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Patriots nothing.
Draw play, Elliott. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
From the gun, it's Fromm. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
The ball carrier. Dante Hightower on the stop. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
44 on his first punt.
I know. I'm going to be a just in case, though.
This is a good kick as well. Returnable
Hey, bro,
for
hold on.
Lockett.
Give me a second. I'm playing my Super Bowl right now. That's a kick return. That's a kick return.
Tyler Lockett. Touchdown. He returns that punt 73 yards as his guys continue to pour it on.
Brandon, I loved his game in college.